Elite fans, stop scrolling. Take a breath. Because what I'm about to say, you won't believe. For years, people said it was over. That his legacy was done. That the Superman era was just a faded poster, a dunk contest highlight, a memory of a player who once ruled the paint. But what if I told you the story wasn't finished? What if I told you Dwight Howard, yes, that Dwight Howard, just flipped the script in a way almost nobody saw coming? Because in 2025, he isn't just a retired big man bouncing around overseas. No. He's now a Hall of Famer. Officially. Forever. And there's something buried inside this induction, something hidden under the cheers, the tears, and the headlines. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Because Dwight Howard's path to Springfield might just be the most dramatic redemption arc in modern basketball. Coming into the league in 2004, the hype was sky high. The Orlando Magic drafted a teenager straight out of high school. Broad shoulders, freakish hops, an energy that could light up an arena. Dwight wasn't just another big man. He was a phenomenon. And almost immediately, he became the face of a franchise. Dominating the boards. Swatting shots into the third row. Leading the Magic all the way to the 2009 NBA Finals. By the time he was 26, he had already racked up 3 straight Defensive Player of the Year awards, 8 All-Star selections, 8 All-NBA teams, Olympic gold with Team USA in Beijing. He wasn't just good. He was unstoppable. Dwight Howard was supposed to be the next great big man in NBA history. But then, everything changed. The injuries piled up. The locker room drama. The infamous exits, first Orlando, then the Lakers, then Houston. The superstar smile faded. The critics got louder. Bad teammate. Locker room cancer. Doesn't take the game seriously. And worst of all, he'll never live up to Shaq. The Superman cape, once a symbol of dominance, turned into a target on his back. Shaquille O'Neal mocked him. Fans turned on him. Analysts buried him. And slowly, Dwight Howard, the man once feared in every paint across the league, became a punchline. By the late 2010s, he was bouncing around rosters, chasing minutes, clinging to relevance. For most, the story was written. The dynasty that never was. The star who fell too fast. But then, in 2020, something happened. The Los Angeles Lakers called. A reunion, but this time, Dwight wasn't Superman. He wasn't the star. He was a role player. A veteran. A guy willing to defend, rebound, set screens, and do the dirty work. And for the first time in nearly a decade, the league saw a new version of Dwight Howard. A humbled Dwight. A Dwight who fit. And in the Orlando bubble, he got the one thing missing from his resume. An NBA championship. For Howard, that ring wasn't just jewelry. It was validation. Proof that the story wasn't over. Fast forward to 2025. The Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Dwight Howard, first-ballot inductee. Let that sink in. The same guy people mocked. The same guy Shaq never let off the hook. The same guy analysts swore would never make it. He's in. But that's not all. Days before the national announcement, the Orlando Magic brought him home. An emotional ceremony. The jersey, the highlights, the crowd chanting his name. Dwight standing in tears as his parents joined him at center court. Superman wasn't flying anymore. He was crying. And the fans, the same fans who once felt betrayed when he left, welcomed him back as family. It wasn't just induction. It was redemption. But let's talk about the shadow in the room. Shaquille O'Neal. 4 years, the Superman nickname has been a war. Dwight wore the cape at the 2008 dunk contest. Shaq laughed it off, then turned it into a rivalry. Shots were fired on TV. Jabs about legacy, dominance, and who really owned the paint in Orlando. And now, Howard stands next to Shaq in the hall. Equal plaques. Equal immortality. The tension. Still there. The debate. Forever alive. But maybe, just maybe, that's what makes this story so legendary. Because Dwight Howard didn't need to outshine Shaq. He just needed to outlast the noise. Here's the truth. The Hall of Fame isn't just about talent. It's about impact. And Dwight Howard's impact, undeniable. He changed the center position for an entire generation. He anchored a finals run almost by himself. He carried a franchise. He wore gold for Team USA. He survived the ridicule. And he came back for a championship. And now, in 2025, his name isn't just Dwight Howard. It's Dwight Howard, Hall of Famer. So, what do you think? Is this the redemption arc of a misunderstood legend? Or is Dwight's induction proof that the Hall of Fame has lowered its standard? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is just getting started. Superman has landed. And this time, he's not flying away.